I do recognize we're at the end of the panel, but I did feel like it was important to recognize, and thank you at the beginning for acknowledging that there was not an organized consumer voice on the panel. I do think that while it is true that we all are consumers, there are organized organizations of consumers, there are experts specifically on consumer issues. I don't know, perhaps WITA invited someone, but they weren't able to come. I do think that that is a very important voice that is missing from this panel. And for instance, there are other issues besides price and choice that consumers and organized consumers care about. I haven't heard anything about food safety standards, concerns around inspections coming from TPP. I haven't heard about concerns around making sure that there's robust labeling so consumers have information, such as the very popular country of origin labeling. 92% of Americans support country of origin labeling of beef. That was just struck down this week at the WTO, or as we all know, concerns around privacy, concerns around robust regulation on financial services to protect consumers. So I just want to put that out there for WITA. This is for the future. I think that if you're talking about the impact on consumers, there are experts out there who are specifically talking about consumer issues that go beyond what was discussed on this panel. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
I feel like as one of the organizers, we tried very hard to find a critique, and it was something we've asked several organizations who declined. So it wasn't out of a lack of intent, but Ken, do you want to?
No, thank you. No, we appreciate it. And thank you, first of all, to the panel. Thanks for this conversation. Thanks to everybody for being here. We are doing 7 more events in this series. Each of those are topical. We're going to be talking about agriculture. We're going to be talking about digital trade. We're going to be talking about manufacturing. We did reach out in this specific context to both food safety and think tanks and others who are on the critical side of aspects of the agreement, and it was really just a calendar issue. It wasn't even a refusal to appear. It just didn't work on the date we were doing this particular panel. So WITA is an open and neutral forum. We do invite voices of different views on the agreement. We're looking forward to that. I didn't mention in our opening remarks, we have a website called americastradepolicy.com. We welcome everyone in this room to submit. We have some submission guidelines, but they're pretty minor, related to ad hominem attacks and things that you shouldn't say and not factual statements. But we welcome your voice. We hope you'll give us materials for that website. Thanks again to everybody for being here. Thanks to all of you. Again, look forward to the dates. You'll see them in your inbox shortly with the announcements of our next events. Thanks, everybody.